Monica's dark as fuck, yo. Really. Hey, Jonga, what up? Kawaii! Nah, Monica. Like, Yuri is... What's the word? Yuri is like deep and complex, but Monica is dark internally. Yeah, the girl emo F, like. Oh man. Save. Save often. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival, it's gonna be great! Were you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Alright, Seth. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Ah, you're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go and talk to everyone else. Huh, is everything alright? Of course, why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone, but the conversation has already dispersed and everyone is back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers. What's that? This might sound strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kerri-chan. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. But she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she's really dismissive. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Kerri-chan. Have you thought about maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions so you could just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do now that she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glanced around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone in your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell anything like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willingly sharing that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's all very cordial. It's like so kind and pip. I was just feeling uneasy about Sayori. She seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit anything to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see, then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, so no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her, but in your case it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way, we're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyeballs. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something in my pantsuits. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is... I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I like boobies, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings, cause boobies, you know. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. I'm a dude with a penis, and I say words, and they mean what the words entail. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, should take my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Sayori! It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant though, but it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good! That's all that matters to me. Thanks, Kerri-chan. Sayori, is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just tired. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I need the D! Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. With their vaginas, because you don't want mine. Alright, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home early. Okay, bye. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well. Bye. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That's okay. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gotta just sound like you forced it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're at on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? Well, what are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you! Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take a stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. RIP! Hi, Kerri-chan. Have you thought about what you want to submit to the performance at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Kerri-chan. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words the past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You certainly put in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I feel bad she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad, you know? Alright, I getcha. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand clutches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which mount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist.
You know, I can be an adult because of you. Thank you.
And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kerri, thank you so much for the 9 months. Thank you for that Twitch, baby. How are you today? Here's your little mineral. Gonna put it in a hive. Thank you. Oh my god, hype, yeah, right? That's a hype as fuck poem. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing style because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Gotta run, no problem. Yuri! Kerri-chan, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me like this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. It never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really an example I was chasing after. And a booty too. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. Kashmir, thanks for the follow. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Kerri-chan, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people, people you want to fall in love with, or people that you just that would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Wow, this is like really fucking hitting home right now. Lazy Gigi, welcome! Thanks for the follow. Ooh. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Kerri-chan. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I know what to do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. And yet here we are chasing the booty. What? I know, I'm a difficult person, Kerri-chan. I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw those people! Gotta be respectful if you're gonna smash. The rap songs of the early 2000s will also emulate exactly what you're saying, Fiddy. You watch them videos. The ones about like trying to get with the girl, but like, you know, like it really, like I think there's like a chingy one or something where it's literally like, I see you, girl, but I'm gonna respect you and give you space. And then next minute she's like naked in his room because he respected her and gave her space. And then she was like, oh my God, that's so hot. I love this respect so much. Take me now. And it's like, yes. You give her the respect. Yeah, exactly. It's true though. It's true. You give the respect and you respect the boundaries, and then she gonna put out. Let me tell you, it's true. Try it. Try it one day. Be respectful and patient. Not all like, hey baby, what up? You want to smash? Respect, gang. We out here. It's true. Them titties, by the way. You can still enjoy the looking of the titties, but you know, you know. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw those people. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows, closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. It's beautiful. Hey girl, you know, I must restrict you because I want to tap that. Yeah, exactly. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. She wanna suck. Ah, so good. Let me tell you, hold up. Ah, yeah, it is what she wrote. It's true. How is this already cold? I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. Manga, bruh. You can. The poem is. Once again, Yuri fails to complete a sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to! Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry, you did a good job. Okay, good job. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. And with that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is our Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Headset, please! I know that you're connected. Stop it. It keeps yelling at me that it's connected. Plantronics, help. Please. Why this? Read. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh! That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're just the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell when things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kerri-chan, the one who is truly useless. Oh, wow. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would possibly go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses.
That help me continue to be an adult. Thanks.
Our sub baby is almost here. Poggers.
Thanks, Wild! Thank you! Thank you for your little mineral. I'ma put it in the hive. This is our hive. Thanks, Alex! It's so pretty. It's getting pretty AF. I can get some goldfish soon to put in there. Cheers to you. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kerri-chan might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kerri-chan to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, settle down. In the end, I think it's up to Kerri-chan to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Well, I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, jeez. Can we just settle this already? Kerri-chan, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course, very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going with... I kind of want to say Sayori, because I'm like legitimately fucking worried about her at this point. Because like, we can talk to Yuri anytime. We're trying so hard with Yuri, and Sayori is absolutely fucking distraught right now. Like, something's wrong. Like, it's not just her period. It's like, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said... Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Well, then if Monica's already getting help from Sayori, why does she want me to help?
Welcome to the brew.
Like, what's the point in even choosing? Monica, welcome! Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking herself. I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. Hello! Sorry, chat. Oh my. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Thank you! Do you feel the same way, Kerri-chan? Me? I guess I am interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? I don't know. Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. I'm sorry, I don't really know why Kerri-chan picked me, and also your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had, and they go really well with my tea, and nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. What? Who's here? Oh, Monica's here. I don't want to spend time with Monica. No, I'm kidding. When she already has trouble with the words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always tries to help everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope everyone does their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. And Yuri, walk home with me. I turn around. Sorry, I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Send me damn digits, girl. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. All right then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Boom! Okay, then I'll start stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm helping you. Suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Okay, in that case, it won't be a problem. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Hi, Reese! I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Kerri-chan. I think that we would make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason other than you might have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I'll make my way out the door and Yuri follows. And then we walk home together? No? Okay. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening once we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other, or is it? I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time! Until something tragic happens. It's already Sunday! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert, and there's an intimate person, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting each other occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was able to learn more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Ooh. I'm down for the Yuri booty is my... That's where we at. We with the Yuri booty. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Yes! Thank you for using your brain cells, my dude. Oh, I just need to take a minute to prepare for the impending cluster fuckery that is about to happen. This is a beautifully done game, by the way. The artwork is phenomenal. Hi, McFlurry! Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses as like we were family. This house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run downstairs and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Sayori? Hi, Kerri-chan. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided at the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Don't like her pajamas. Rude. So rude. Yeah, she has clothes on. Yeah, shortsuits. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kerri-chan. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now, but this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until now, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kerri-chan, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Kerri-chan? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Ooh, that's so sad. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything that I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Kerri-chan. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone else be happy together is the best thing for me. Lord have mercy on this headset. Why do you keep yelling at me? Jeebus. I'm gonna have to annoy them about it. That's deep. Yeah, it's pretty heckin' deep. That's deep. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kerri-chan, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears began to streak down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too, and I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Yes! Give her a fucking hug, man! I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah.
Welcome to the
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? Do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. Lazua, welcome. Hi, thanks for the follow. Oh, hi. Let me go back in chat because we just had some heavy shit. Why she still have that smile? She making me cry too. Hug the sad bean, yeah. Sarah needs all the love in the world, yes. This is hard. What are you supposed to do in this situation? I mean, all you can do is show people as much love and care as you can and as they want to allow you to show them. That's all you can do. So, you know, that's all you can do. It's a dating sim, but like in a school, yeah. Oh, 100% booty, 100%. But we don't know if she already is, because she hasn't said if she's spoken to anyone else about it or not. Do you know what I mean? But ideally, yes, 100%. Like if you knew that she wasn't, like help her find that, you know. That's all you can do. Bread. Oh, I love Yuri too. Yuri's my girl. She's like literally me, actually. Bongo cat. And the music, really? Like while you're reading it? Ooh. She's saying that the love and care of others makes her hurt. Yeah, people are gonna say that. Some people have that, you know, hedgehog syndrome. She wanted to be happy by like bringing him into her club and being able to like share that experience with him and stuff, but she didn't realize that if he's gonna go chasing that poontang at the club, then that's gonna make her upset because she doesn't actually really want to. I mean, she might just have mixed emotions about how much of him she wants to share, you know what I mean? So, but you can't just, but she also knows she can't control people like that, which is why she's sad about it. She feels guilty about it, and like, so it's like, I love you, but like, please fuck off because I just want to be sad right now, and like, you know, it's understandable. About finding boobies to square. I know, right? Ooh, went from 0 to 100 in 3 hours.